Namaste everyone. Let's sit straight in any seated comfortable posture. Hands on the knees. Straight spine and eyes are closed. Face relaxed. We'll focus on the breath for a few seconds. And this is just an observation on how we are breathing in and breathing out. And now start to lengthen the breath. So take one deep inhalation, expansion on the chest. And while exhaling, releasing chest down. Let's do that one more time. Deep inhalation, expansion on the chest. Exhaling and releasing chest down. Preparing for Om chanting. Let's bring palms on the chest and we inhale together for Om chanting. Listen to the prayer. Yogena chittasya padena vacham malam sharirasya cha vedhyakena yopakarutam ravram munina Patanjalim pranjaliranatosmi. Set the intention to make yoga part of your daily life. And very gently blink, looking at the palms. Open the eyes. So let's start with our first practice, Marjariasana. We are coming on the knees. Check wrist and shoulder in one line. Knees in line with the hips. And toes are pointing back. Now with the exhalation, we start to round the back, looking down, lifting the upper back up to ceiling. Inhale, lift the chest up, arch and look up. Exhale, rounding the back, squeeze the abdomen in. Inhale, lift the chest up, looking up. Neck issues can look straight instead of looking up. And let's continue. Inhaling, arching. Exhale, rounding the back. Following the breath, inhaling, lift the chest. Exhale, rounding the back. And let's continue for 3 more rounds. Last one. Exhale and we round. Squeeze the navel. Focus only on squeezing the navel now. Continue breathing. And imagine you want to push the floor away from the body. No stress on the shoulder. Next exhalation, come back to neutral spine. So let's slowly, carefully, we are standing up for the variation of Triyakatadasana. We are keeping legs apart in line with the shoulder, arms open. Exhale and reach to left ankle with the left hand. Checking the chest is not sinking down, rather we are lifting the chest up. Right arm in line with the ear. Inhale, center. Exhale and stretching left side of the body. Reaching down towards right ankle. Look forward, look down, or look up if neck feels alright. Let's continue. Exhale, stretching right side. Inhale, center. Exhale, stretching left side. Inhaling, third round. Exhale, leaning left ankle. Inhale, center. Exhale, going close to right ankle. And let's continue. Fourth round. Exhale, squeeze the navel. Inhaling, center. Exhaling, squeeze the navel. Inhale, last one. Exhale and we reach down close to left ankle. Tighten the kneecaps, activating the thighs, and continue opening the chest up to ceiling. The right elbow is completely straight. Inhale back to center. Exhale and let's stretch the left side. Keep reaching down with the exhalation and make sure you are not leaning on the right leg. Your right hand on the right leg is only for support. Next exhale, we come back, center. Exhale, hands to hips, and let's have legs together. So let's come on top of the mat and we start with Shivananda Sun Salutation. Bringing palms on the chest. Knees softly bend, let the hip come forward. Chest open and raise your arms up and overhead. Exhale, slowly reaching down with a straight spine. We can have knees softly bent if you are rounding the back. Inhale, stretching right leg back. Check the left knee, ankle in one line. Squeeze the navel, press the palms and move left foot back. And take a strong plank posture, Dandasana. Wrist, shoulder in one line. Make sure your hips are not lifted. Keep it just in line with the spine. And we drop the knees down, chest between hands, chin on the floor. The abdomen stays off the floor, so keep the butt lifted. Inhale, slide the chest forward, point the toes back and straighten the knees, shoulders back. Look forward or maybe look up if your neck feels alright. Tuck the toes, we can come on the knees and raise the hips up. Keeping feet together, pushing the heels on the floor. Check no stress to shoulder. Squeeze the navel and that will keep all the joints active. Next inhale, we have right foot between the hands. Check the knee ankle in line. If that doesn't arrive in between your hands, you can use your right hand on the ankle and push the foot forward. Lift the chest up. Check the back knee straight. Exhale, left foot close to right. And let's take a full forward bend. Leaning on the toes and continue raising the hips up. Again, we can bend the knees softly. Stretch the arms forward, raise the arms up, push the hip forward and take a full backward bend. Exhale, palms to chest. And this is half round. Okay, let's prepare for the other half. Bend the knees, hips forward. Lift the chest, arms reaching back. Keep the legs strong. Exhale, slowly reaching forward. Make sure you squeeze the navel, that will Support the lower back. Next inhalation, moving left leg back. Check again the front knee ankle in one line. Squeeze the navel, palms down, right foot back. Dandasana, strong and straight thighs, kneecaps. Exhale, knees down, chest between hands, chin on the floor. Inhale, Bhujangasana, toes pointed. Keep the legs as active as we can. Elbow closer to each other, squeezing the upper back. Tuck the toes, exhale and see if you can lift up all the way to mountain posture. Back issues can come on the knees first and then raise the hips up. Work on straightening the knees here. Next inhale, left foot between hands. Check the knee ankle in line, back knee straight. Exhale, right foot forward. Lean to toes and continue raising the hips up. Elbows softly bend will help you go forward easily. We want to come up with a straight spine, so take support from the knees again. Raise the arms forward, up and over the head. Hips forward. Exhale, palms to chest. And this is our one full round. Let's start with the second round. Inhale, we take a backward bend. Knees softly bend. Exhale, forward bend. Nose close to knee. Inhale, right foot back. See if you can hold the breath, left foot back. Exhale and drop knee, chest, chin on the floor. Inhale, Bhujangasana. Straight knees, elbow close. Exhale, Parvatasana. Lifting the hips, feet together. Strong hands. Inhale, right foot between hands. Lift the chest. Exhale, left foot next to right. Full forward bend. Inhaling. Stretch the arm forward, up, and take a backward bend. Hips reaching forward. Lift the chest and check how far we can go back. Exhale, palms to chest. Prepare for left side. Bend the knee. Inhale, backward bend. Hips reaching forward. Exhale, nose to knee. Coming down with a straight spine. Leaning on the toe to straighten the knees. Inhale, left leg back. Lift the chest. Squeeze the navel, hold breath, right foot back. Exhale, knee, chest, chin on the floor. Inhale, slide the chest forward and up, elbows close. Exhale, mountain, raising the hips up. Chin close to chest. Inhale, left leg forward. Back knee straight. Exhale, right foot forward. Again, lean on the toes to raise hips high. That will help you to straighten knee. Bend the knees softly, raise arms forward, up, and take a backward bend. Exhale, palms to chest. Let's prepare for the last round. Take a deep breath, bend the knee and raise the arms. Continue moving hips forward for deeper backward bend. Exhale, hands next to feet. Nose to knee. Inhale, right leg back. Holding breath, left foot back. Squeeze the navel. Exhale, knee, chest, chin. Inhale, Bhujangasana. Point the toes. Exhale, Parvatasana. Lifting the hips, feet together. Inhale, right foot forward. Straight back knee. Exhale, left. Nose close to knee. Bend the knees softly. Stretch arm forward. Inhale, backward bend. Exhale, palms to chest. Right, let's prepare for last half. Bend the knee. Inhale, hips forward, arms reaching up and back. Exhale, forward bend. Nose to knee. Keep checking the knees. We want to have it straight here. Inhale, left leg back. Holding breath, right foot back. Exhale, knees down, chest between hands, chin on the floor. Inhale, Bhujangasana, chest open. Exhale, raise the hips up. Feet together, relax the neck. Inhale, left leg forward. Exhale, right foot forward. Squeeze the navel to lean forward, straight knee. Inhale, arms forward. Lift the chest with inhalation and take a full backward bend. Exhale, palms to chest. Right, shifting arms next to legs. Feet together, pressing toes and heels equally on the floor. Roll the shoulders back and check no arch on the lower back. Push the hips forward, otherwise tighten the tummy, and we want to have straight and still body. Shifting eyes on tip of the nose. For Samasthiti posture, we want to stay here for the next few seconds, taking longer exhalations and fixing eyes on tip of the nose. And slowly blink and release the eyes. We are preparing for Utkatasana, a slight variation. So we are keeping legs in line with the hips. Stretch the arms forward. Fix your eyes at a point somewhere close to you. Bend the knees and lower down the hips. Squeeze the navel and try to open up the chest to create that gentle arch on the spine. Squeezing the thighs, squeezing navel. And take a moment to see how the breath is moving as you hold this posture. Exhale and straighten the knee, stretching the arms forward. And this time we are raising the heels up. So make sure you look somewhere close to you. Keep the heels lifted and start to bend the knees again. Hips reaching down, bring it in line with the knees. Continue stretching arms forward. Continue lifting the chest up. Here, engaging the navel will give you more balance. Try to regulate the breath. And very slowly, we straighten the knees first, dropping heels down, and relax the arms. We are preparing for Garudasana now. So please watch the practice first. We'll keep hands on the hips, keep feet together, and start to bend the knees. Hips pushing back a little, fixing the eyes at a point, and press left foot on the floor firmly and bring right leg on top. Your right foot can stay like this, and if you are comfortable, you can try pushing the toes behind standing ankle. Continue lifting the chest, squeeze the navel, and keep the knees bent, release the leg down, and then straighten the knee. Okay, that's a half Garudasana. So let's do that together now. Fix the eyes, bend the knees, feet together, press left foot firmly, and squeeze right thigh on top of left thigh. Now again, we can just stay here, absolutely fine. Just focus on balancing the body. Only if you can, try pushing the toe behind ankle and continue lifting the chest up. Take a moment and see how the breath is flowing. Next exhale, release right foot down, straighten knee and release the posture. Let's switch the side now. So we are bending knees, right foot is pressed onto floor and bring left thigh on top. Checking the hips are facing forward. Continue lifting chest and check if the left foot, if you can push it behind right ankle. We try doing that. And let's focus on the breath. Right, keep the knees bent. Next time we exhale, release left foot down and straighten the knee. So that was half posture and we want to do the full pose now. So open up the arm, bring left arm on top, right arm under, and try to join the palms together. If your palms are like this, somewhere close to each other or maybe a little far, that's absolutely fine. Just try to bring your elbows together and see how far you can take the arm position. Knees are bent and we are bringing right leg on top. If possible, pushing right toes behind left ankle. Checking the hips are fixed in one line. Squeeze the navel, look down somewhere close to you and push elbows forward. Next exhalation, drop right foot down, straighten knee and release the arms. So that's a full posture on the right side. Let's switch the arm. Your right arm is on top, left arm under, crisscross from the elbow, and see if you can bring hands somewhere close to each other. Okay, let's fix the eyes at a point. And we are bending the knees first. Squeeze the navel, pressing right foot firmly and bring left leg on top. You might have to push the left hip a little back if the hip comes forward, which usually happens with this posture. So just push the left hip socket a little back so the hips are in one line and continue moving elbows forward, creating that deep stretch for the upper back. Start to release the left leg down, straighten knee and release the arms. Garudasana is one of the best posture to increase concentration and also to work on core and legs. We are lying down on the chest, relaxing for few seconds, catching the breath. And we are preparing for Shalabhasana, moving arms under thighs, keeping elbows softly bent. Back issues will lift right leg up to ceiling and others will lift both the legs up with a straight knee, toes pointed. Chin stays on the floor, and neck issues can have forehead down on the floor. Continue walking on, straightening the knees, tightening the thighs. And let's take one more breath. Exhale and release. Relaxing the forehead down, few seconds here. Preparing for the second round. People with the back issues will lift only left leg up now. Adjust your hands and chin stays on the floor. Neck issues, forehead down. Exhale and let's start to lift. Legs off the floor with straight knee. Toes pointed, and let's have focus on the throat. Making sure we are breathing. Longer exhalation. And we are taking one more breath. Exhale and slowly release. Next posture is Bhujangasana. So let's move hands next to chest. Feet together. Shoulders are rolled back. And again, back issues will have legs wide apart. Others will have feet together. Knees are straight for everyone. And let's inhale, start to lift the chest up. So try to open up the chest using the entire lower body, keeping it as active as we can. Squeezing the butts, pressing toes, ankles on the floor. And see if you can look at tip of the nose. Taking a deep inhalation and longer exhalation. We are staying here for 2 more breaths. Shalabha and Bhujangasana strengthens the lower back and regulates the hormonal system. And next time we exhale, shift hands under forehead, legs apart, and relax for a few seconds. And let's slowly come into child's pose on the knees, hips on the heel, and stretch the arms forward, forehead down. Make sure you straighten the spine here after doing a backward bend. We are sitting down on the floor for Janu Shirshasana. So let's straighten the legs. Check the hips are equally pressed on the floor. The left leg is straight and active. Bend the right knee and rotate the right calf outside. Placing the right foot next to left thigh, and the right heel is pointing upward. Holding left foot with both hands, or hands can stay next to left foot. Just like this. Back issues will stick to this posture only. Make sure you keep the left knee straight. And people who can hold left foot will hold the left foot and start to open up the chest. You can also use a strap or towel if your hands are not reaching to left foot. Push the navel in, exhale and start to bend the elbows. Elbows bend. Middle part of your chest will come on the left thigh. So adjust it otherwise. Let your chin come forward. So we are reaching down and moving forward at the same time. Once we go closer to left leg with a straight spine, we are dropping elbows on the floor. Relax the shoulder down and look at your left big toe or in between eyebrow center. Flexing the left ankle. Once we adjust the body, we want to focus on the breath now. Working on a deeper inhalation and longer exhalation. Next inhale, we stretch the spine up. Exhale and release. Janushesha on the left side, showing you the posture from the side now. So let's bend left knee, rotating left calf out, placing the foot next to right thigh. Left heel is pointing up. And let's check the right knee is straight. We are either dropping hands next to right foot. Make sure you have a straight spine, or holding the right foot. If hands aren't reaching, you can wrap towel or strap around the right foot. With the next exhalation, we start bending elbows. And let's start to move forward and down. Making sure you have your navel engaged. Back issues will stay half away only. Looking at right big toe or in between eyebrow center. Once we are close to leg, we are dropping elbows on the floor. Working on deepening the breath. Janushesha is a great posture to work on calming the mind down, and also it's helpful for any menstruation related issues. Let's take one more breath. Exhale, stretch the spine, lift the chest, and release the posture. Let's prepare for Ardha Matsyendrasana. So we are bending the left knee pointing towards your front wall, right foot outside left knee. Check both the hips on the floor. You might have to adjust the right hip a little more. If right hip stays lifted, slide a blanket or a small cushion under right hip. And let's move left elbow outside right knee. If this feels difficult, we have elbow around the right knee, right hand behind the hip. Now use your left arm to push right knee closer. Tighten the navel and start to twist to bring both the shoulders in one straight line. Looking back over right shoulder. Keep checking the right hip is reaching down. Spine stays straight. Navel stays active. And let's have eyes closed, focusing on breathing through chest. Right, let's take one more breath. Exhale and slowly releasing the posture. And we switch the side. I will show you from the side now. So we have right knee on the floor. Left foot outside right knee. Pushing the left hip down, left knee closer. And see how you want to place your right elbow, either outside left knee or bring it around the left knee. Just make sure the spine stays straight. And check we are not leaning on the back hand, rather use backhand to lengthen the spine. Let's continue twisting with strong and active navel, chin over left shoulder. And see if you want to have eyes closed, that will help you to focus on the breath. Ardha Matsyendrasana is a great posture for diabetes, digestive disorders, and this also keeps balance between right and left brain hemisphere. Let's release the posture with next exhalation. We are moving on to half yoga mudrasana. So bring right heel on root of left thigh and left heel under right knee. Check both the hips on the floor. Now if you have knee issue, I will recommend doing a simple Sukhasana posture. Interlock the fingers or hold wrist behind the back. Lift the chest up, exhale and create a full forward bend. If you have back issue here, we are staying halfway only. Or you can slide 2 or 3 pillow. Keep it under the forehead. So we can still do a forward bend with a straight spine. Relax the shoulder, relaxing the neck. And let's focus on breathing through chest. Next exhalation, slowly coming back to center. Right, gently we are switching the side. Remember, for the knee issue, they will stick to Sukhasana and they can also switch the leg. Otherwise, we are bringing left heel on root of right thigh, right leg under left knee. Interlock the finger, lift the chest up, exhale and take a full forward bend. Eyes gently closed. This posture works on moving the energy upwards to work on spiritual awakening. Physically, this posture works on massaging the abdominal organs. This is a hip opener and it relaxes the mind. Right, next time we exhale, we come back center and carefully straightening the legs. And we are reaching close to wall for Sarvangasana. Now people who have been practicing Sarvangasana can just lift up without using wall. And for beginners, we are going close to wall. Push hips closer. Keep the knees bent, pressing feet on the wall. Lift the hips up. As soon as we lift the hip, shift hands on lower back and bring elbows closer to each other. So the elbows and shoulders are in one straight line. We have a straight spine, so hip and shoulder almost in one line. Now you can choose to stay here if you are starting the practice today. And if you are comfortable here, we want to go ahead and lift right leg up to ceiling with a straight knee. Remember, if you find this too much, you can just stay with both the knees bent, keeping feet on the wall. And if you are lifting the leg, we are switching the leg now. Raising left leg up with a straight knee, toes pointed. Keep supporting the back with the hands. Both the legs on the wall. And again, we can switch the leg one by one. And if you find this easy, you can try moving both the legs off the wall. Check the hip. We want to push it forward a little so that the entire body comes in one straight line. So toes and shoulder in one line, elbows closer. Eyes gently closed, only if you are comfortable. Sarvangasana is an anti-aging posture. It relaxes the mind and balances the hormonal system. Very slowly, one by one, place feet on the wall, dropping hips down. And take a moment to see how you are feeling right now. Right. Very slowly we turn to right side. Use left hand to sit down on the floor. And let's move a little away and lie down on the back for a gentle backward bend. Setu Bandhasana. Feet on the floor, keeping in line with the hips. Knees are bent. Inhale and we'll lift the hips up. Try to bring chin and chest closer to each other. And if you feel comfortable here, we want to interlock the fingers under the hips with a straight elbow. Continue squeezing butts, raising it high, eyes gently closed. Let's focus on the breath. Right, we take one more breath. Exhale, release hands, hips on the floor, and separate the legs. Feet on the edge of the mat. Without moving feet, we are dropping knees to right side. Arms open in line with the shoulder and turning face to left side. Again, eyes gently closed. Relax. Inhale, bring knees to center. Again, without moving feet. Exhale, knees left side. Face turn to right and relaxing the breath. Next inhalation, knees back to center. And let's prepare for Shavasana. Straightening the legs, keep your legs apart. Lift the head up and check the body stays in one straight line. Neck, shoulder, relaxing. Eyes closed, face relaxed. And have still body for 2 to 3 minutes. End the practice with pranayama. I will put the link in the description box below. I shall let you relax here. I will see you in the next video. Please take care.